Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be a 2v2, same teams as previously. It's going to be two Soviets versus a Soviet and an Allied player. I know, I take that back. No, actually, no, I don't take that back. I was looking at the panel there on the right and I saw another Allied and I was like, wait a minute. And then I saw 5 players and I was like, that's just confusing myself. But Rhino Tank is just a spectator, as I was in this game, in this magnificent game. So this is definitely a really good map. I believe it's called Tanya's Training Grounds, and it's definitely very territorial. You know, the placement of those oil derricks definitely, give you some leverage on the map because they're so close to that ore patch, and it's super convenient to just build a refinery there. So this is one of those maps, one of those exceptional maps where I don't mind having this much tech as it is. Normally I wouldn't mind liking this much tech, but I mean, they do give you quite a bit. They give you at least like 3 or 4 that are basically guaranteed yours for each player. But as the game progresses, those middle 4 tech are pretty disputed territory. So it's not like it's 100% yours for a period of time. And it's gonna make you really think and put in your money to defend that position. So in the end, it kind of balances off. You don't have like so much money like you normally would on some tech maps where you have like 10 in your base and you just have like an unlimited amount of cash flow. But in this case, it's not really the case here. But yeah, so super weapons on, crits are off, professional settings there. So each and every player has already claimed their tech and they have already expanded. They've built out refineries and stretched them out. But here, Jizz on You here is going in with a nice little rush here, able to get a power plant and possibly, wow, dang. 3 GI IFVs do so much damage. That is ridiculous. They do more damage to buildings than 3 Rhino tanks. That is pretty crazy. So they're good progress by left team there. AUF Mineware's captured that Head Force command center. It's going to be interesting to see how he utilizes that. He might get planes, he might not, who knows. That would be a really interesting move, although I've never seen anyone get planes out of that headquarters command center. Here we can see the first major, oh my god, I cannot speak today. First major engagement here. Oh, McDick just took a beating there. That's one of those AUF Mineware sentry gun. That was very good placement there. But his main base is pretty much defenseless. AUF Mineware. He's been losing structures all over the place. Oh, and it looks like a Crazy Ivan just got that battle lab too. Yeah, it did. It's just about it. It's ticking right now. Yeah. It's a great job by McDick, able to get some pot shots off. And left team so far, I mean, they're winning. I mean, AUF Mineware has nothing around his colony yard except for some sentry guns. So good job by him. But AUF Mineware is definitely taking map control there, taking those gems. Very, very valuable. But if I were him, I would definitely be concerned about his con yard. And Jizz on You doing a great job there. And looks like the left team, I mean, they've been doing the most damage so far. Look at that. That is pretty spectacular. So AUF Mineware is coming in with the tanks, but this will probably be a bad engagement. Although he out-tanks McDick, he definitely needs to pull back. Now that Jizz on You came to the rescue, this is really bad news for right team. And Dodging decides to just go further into the enemy territory and basically loses all of his tanks. Now he does have quite a bit of money. He has $9,000, and I bet he's gonna pop out an Iron Curtain anytime soon. Probably within the next minute. I don't see any flak around. This could be a... Okay, there we go. I was about to say that. So basically, AWF Mineware is leaving his $5,000 Carnyard completely defenseless. This is definitely a great opportunity for Jizz on You to capture or steal it or whatever. So there goes the first Iron Curtain by dodging, and the countdown has already started. So this is definitely going to put some pressure on the left team, and almost simultaneously, Jizz on You gets a Chronosphere. So very good by him, but naturally the Chronosphere has more of a wait time to activate than the Iron Curtain. The Iron Curtain is the second fastest super weapon to charge up, next to the genetic mutator. Ooh, McDick was able to get that ore factory, although he probably should have gone for that battle lab, honestly. But either way, that was still good by him. So Jizz on You, he has a sizable amount of Rocketeers, but you know, honestly doesn't take that much flak to take down a handful of Rocketeers. But AWF Mineware still constantly keeping a good production of tanks. Oh my goodness, this could be very bad news. Yeah, those Mirages are taking a buttload of damage. Oh, that's bad news. And he goes straight through it again. Oh, so 3 Mirages down the drain, and another one near death. And all of those miners are just going to waste. Goodness, that was just an absolute massacre. So it seems like, wow, so left team basically lost their entire hill position. Now they've been backed up into their main bases. And those Desolators will be chasing off McDick's tanks. Desolators are so tanky, you can hardly just kill them by shooting unless you have a massive amount of tanks. Just like AWF Mineware here, he's just sweeping everything up. Picking up stray miners here and there like nothing. And yeah, he's cleaned out the hills. The hills belong to AWF Mineware. So this is definitely bad news because left team is losing territory. And that battle force might have been extended a little bit too far now. Good job by him, but he definitely needs to fall back right now or else he's going to lose it. And Jizz on You, he has insufficient funds, so he definitely needs to treat every unit like it's his last. So now the Chronosphere countdown it's already at 0, so we're just going to have to see what happens next. And the longer he waits, you know, oh, and that Iron Curtain will probably be, oh, good shield there. Goodness, and he decides to stay and take out a war factory. It's a good job by him, but he definitely needs to communicate with Jizz on You to get those repair IFBs to heal up his tanks. And Jizz on You is just getting really, really cocky right now. This is really bad. And for some reason, he decides to just split his army. And this, oh, we have a split by AWF Mineware. So he's probably going to be going for those oil derricks, and that is a buttload of tanks from McDick. He's probably going to go in and try to kill that. Oh my goodness, so much stuff happening right now. This is really bad news. There's absolutely nothing in it. Great shield there. Holy cow, that was amazing. He got his most important structures there. Then McDick decided to come to the rescue for some reason. He decided to bring all of his tanks in. And instead, he's going to let that Iron Curtain activate, and it will probably be game, honestly. It will probably be game. Now, he definitely has more tanks in. Oh, this could be really bad. He definitely needs those oil derricks, even though 2 of them only bring in, like, you know, a handful of cash. He really does need to really protect them. It's really hard to say what's gonna happen now. I mean, honestly, I'm really surprised that Jizomu hasn't used his chrono. Okay, he just used Chronosphere. I have no idea where he just placed it. I mean, using a Chronosphere defensively whenever there is no water on this map is kind of hard. I mean, the only way you can kind of do that is spawn them on cliffs. And even when you do that, you're only able to get like 3 tanks at most. So here Jizomu is able to, ooh, that sentry gun is drawing a lot of fire. And Dodging could just round up his tanks and slaughter that battle fortress. So there's absolutely nothing in his base right now. And AUF Miner is going to see that. Oh my goodness, and Jizomu is going to lose his one and only battle fortress. And he has $4 left. Ridiculous. Okay, now he has 27, but he just lost everything. I mean, this is probably game for him. I mean, there's absolutely no more ore on this map. Everything's been depleted. The only thing you can do is just sell his structures. Yeah, and this is game. AUF Mineware killed him. Now McDick is coming in a little bit too late. That Chronosphere is gone. Although honestly, it really isn't that much use when you don't have any tanks. And now McDick is just being really sloppy right now and just getting his tanks getting absolutely murdered. Especially when he gave AUF Mineware that uphill advantage. And now there's absolutely nothing these players can do to save each other or win the game. So the sell-off will be happening right about now. That Iron Curtain is counting down. So great job by AUF Mineware for taking map control really quickly. And he always kept a constant stream of tanks rolling out from the middle of that war factory right there. That is incredible by him. And McDick is picking a bad engagement here. Why is he doing that? That was absolutely horrible. Horrible decision making. I mean, he might have been able to do something, but now this is definitely just game over. Yeah, it's game over. But all around, that was a great game. Definitely a long game for 2v2. I mean, these guys are professional too, as you guys can see. I mean, I've played them before, and I definitely have a hard time playing with them. You know, it really is just back and forth. I win, they win. And Mineware's just desolated his own tanks, but at this point, you know, the game, you know, I mean, he sealed the deal. And here comes his one fully promoted Rhino tank. And Jizomu is coming in with his army of... Oh my goodness, that is so funny. So yeah, that is definitely GG right there. Great job by them, by both of those players. I mean, slowly you could kind of tell that the left team was losing because they kept losing map control. They kept getting pushed back and back. But good game. Good game, guys.